It's no secret that royals know how to throw a party, but when it comes to weddings, they take it to a whole new level. From expensive venues and guest lists that, well, they'll just make you gasp, to precious jewelry and stunning wedding dresses that will make you drool. They go all out celebrating their love. But of all of the royal weddings in history, there is just one that stands out as the most lavish and over the top of them all. The type of wedding that would even make Cinderella envious. The wedding of the century. We're talking about the union of Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan of Abu Dhabi and Princess Salama of the United Arab Emirates. This royal affair, which took place in 1981, is estimated to have cost over $100 million in today's currency, surpassing even the wedding of Prince Charles and Princess Diana. So get ready to be dazzled by the most expensive royal wedding in history, where love and wealth intertwine to create a spectacular display of grandeur and opulence. From camels covered in jewels to a purpose-built stadium, this royal wedding, it had it all. And so it's no wonder it cost a whopping $100 million. So sit back, relax, and hold on to your crowns as we dive into the magical world of Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan and Princess Salama's extravagant wedding celebration that will make your jaw drop. Let's get started by getting to know our bride and groom just a little bit better. Salama bint Hamdan Al Nahyan. Once upon a time, in the land of sand dunes and luxurious lifestyles, a princess was born to Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed Al Nahyan, a former UAE deputy prime minister, and Maryam bint Abdullah bin Sulaym Al Falasi. Her name was Princess Salama bint Hamdan Al Nahyan, and she was destined for greatness. This beauty with brains received her early education in the UAE, but soon she spread her wings to fly overseas to the United Kingdom. There, she studied English literature and soon made a name for herself as one of the most intelligent and elegant bachelorettes in the Arab world. She was the talk of the town, and everyone wanted to be in her royal presence. But it was Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan who captured her heart, and the rest, as they say, is history. Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan. Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, aka MBZ, the Prince Ruler of Abu Dhabi and the third President of the United Arab Emirates, is known for his extravagant lifestyle and lavish spending. As one of the wealthiest men on the planet, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan of Abu Dhabi is a man who knows how to live in style. And, well, he's not afraid to show it. With an estimated net worth of over $30 billion, he is one of the richest royals in the world, and he's not shy about spending his fortune on the finer things in life. From super yachts to private jets, from having more than a dozen palaces to call home to owning one-of-a-kind exotic luxury cars, and even having his own private zoo, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan's wealth is simply mind-boggling, but perhaps nothing showcases his opulence and extravagance quite like his wedding to Princess Salama of the United Arab Emirates, which would make even the most jaded millionaire's jaw drop in amazement. So, let's jump straight into this fairy tale wedding affair. The $100 million wedding. Sheikh Mohammed and Princess Salama of the United Arab Emirates tied the knot in 1981, having one of the most talked about weddings in history. And for good reason. This wedding was so expensive it made Prince Charles and Princess Diana's wedding look like a modest affair. And it's no wonder that it holds the Guinness World Record for the most expensive wedding in history. The wedding celebrations lasted for an entire week, with hundreds of guests, including other royals, dignitaries, and celebrities in attendance. The festivities were held in a massive stadium that was built just for the occasion. The stadium was a gift given to him by his father, who was then the ruler of Abu Dhabi, to entertain guests for the 7-day duration of the ceremonies. Now, this wasn't your run-of-the-mill stadium either. This baby had a capacity of 20,000 seats. The stadium was decked out in the most luxurious fabrics, intricate designs, and lighting that would make a disco ball jealous. As the big day approached, the excitement grew and rumors started flying about what kind of wedding could possibly need a stadium that big. On the day of the wedding, the bride and groom arrived separately. The bride's caravan was made up of camels bedazzled with precious jewels and ornaments. Meanwhile, the sheikh rode in on horseback with his subjects, who had gathered from all over the country to celebrate his big day. As the sun began to set over the desert, the stadium was lit up with a jaw-dropping display of fireworks that illuminated the sky with bursts of color and sound. Inside the stadium, there were traditional Arabian music and dance performances, and guests were treated to a feast fit for royalty. The bride and groom were seated on a grand stage, surrounded by a team of chefs who prepared food from different regions of the world. They were presented with a variety of dishes, each one more extravagant than the last. The royal couple were the center of attention as they exchanged vows in a grand ceremony that blended traditional customs with modern elegance. The celebration continued late into the night, with guests dancing under the stars and enjoying the warm desert breeze. During the week-long festivities, the sheikh rode on horseback to every town in the emirate to celebrate with his subjects around the country. 20 camels and 8 more extravagantly decorated than the last carried the bride's wedding gifts. The contents of the gifts? We don't know, but we are sure it most definitely cost them a fortune. This wedding was truly the stuff of fairy tales, with every detail thought out and executed to perfection. It was a celebration of love, but it was also a display of wealth and power. The sheikh's parents spared no expense in making sure that their son's wedding was a celebration that would go down in history. A momentous occasion, one that showcased the wealth, opulence, and grandeur of the royal families of the United Arab Emirates. It was basically the Arabian Nights brought to life. From the stadium to the fireworks display, every detail was executed with precision and flair, making it a celebration that would never be forgotten. In conclusion, if you're going to have a wedding, you might as well go big or go home, and this couple, well, they definitely went big. Today, they are the proud parents of a total of 11 children, 4 handsome princes and 5 beautiful princesses, with 2 more beloved adopted daughters added to the mix, and let's not forget the 16 adorable grandchildren running around the palace. Despite her busy family life, Salama bint Hamdan Al Nahyan has managed to make a name for herself outside of the royal household. She is the founder and president of the Salama bint Hamdan Al Nahyan Foundation, which focuses on philanthropy and improving the lives of people in Abu Dhabi. She also serves as the chair of the Abu Dhabi Art Host Committee, promoting culture and creativity in the region. Meanwhile, her husband, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, is no stranger to leadership. He serves as the ruler of Abu Dhabi and has also been instrumental in the country's efforts to diversify its economy and reduce its dependence on oil. Well, that wraps it up for our video today. If you enjoyed our content, please be sure to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. Let us know in the comments section down below your thoughts on this royal wedding, and we'll see you in the next video.